In the frozen villages of Alsace, the war that many thought was nearly won erupted once more in fury. As part of Germany's desperate winter offensive in the West, linked to the broader crisis of the Battle of the Bulge, Hitler launched Operation Nordwind, a final attempt to shatter Allied lines and drive toward Strasbourg. In the path of the assault stood the small village of Hatten. The American defenders were young and largely inexperienced infantrymen from the 79th Infantry Division. Many had never endured a sustained armored assault. Now they faced veteran German units supported by Panther tanks and assault guns. Snow blanketed the ground. The air was bitter with cold, and the attack came with terrifying speed. German artillery smashed into Hatten before dawn. Buildings trembled and collapsed. Infantry followed close behind the barrage, tanks grinding through narrow streets, firing point-blank into homes turned into strongpoints. The battle became house to house, room to room. American soldiers fortified cellars, smashed through walls to move between buildings, and turned stairwells into choke points. In some sectors, Germans occupied one half of a building, while Americans clung to the other. The village became a maze of rubble and smoke. For 52 relentless hours, the inexperienced GIs refused to break. Among them was First Lieutenant William W. Galt. During the savage fighting, Galt exposed himself repeatedly to enemy fire while directing his platoon's defense. Under intense small arms and machine gun fire, he moved from position to position, encouraging his men and coordinating counterattacks. When German forces pressed dangerously close, Galt personally led assaults to reclaim key ground. Even after being wounded, he refused evacuation. His leadership inspired the exhausted defenders to hold their shattered lines. Eventually, while continuing to direct fire against advancing enemy troops, Lieutenant Galt was fatally struck by German fire. For his extraordinary courage and sacrifice at Hatten, he was posthumously awarded the Medal of Honor. Around him, the fighting raged on. American anti-tank teams stalked German armor through icy streets, firing bazookas at close range. Tanks burned, houses collapsed, casualties mounted on both sides. The village itself was reduced to ruins. But the line did not collapse. The stubborn defense of Hatten, along with nearby Rittershofen, blunted the German thrust in Alsace. The offensive stalled. Operation Nordwind failed to achieve its strategic goals. By the end, Hatten was nearly destroyed, its church tower shattered, its homes blackened shells. Yet amid the ruins stood proof of something greater than steel or armor: determination.